Their own hands.
Okay,
Going through town.
so I'm sorry to move on to another subject, but now that we're all here, okay, can I have your attention? The last item on the agenda, and we can always go back through something, but the last one, maybe the most important, which is peace and safety. Occupy is a non-violent movement. If you're with the Vigil, you're demonstrating either with Occupy or in solidarity with people who are beginning and maintaining this demonstration, have the funding come in through the Occupy website, have the support and the outreach going through the Occupy website. Therefore, you are agreeing to non-violence. I wouldn't call every demonstration we do, quote, peaceful. Peaceful protest to me is something some people could say and other people would say no. But non-violent is absolutely. That includes how we defend ourselves in situations, how we deal with other people being harmed. It's all together, whatever we do. So it's an ongoing conversation. But if you have any problems, who was here when I lost it? Like, really, seriously, couldn't do it. Had to take a vacation. Okay, I didn't swing at anybody. I was just a bitch. I didn't mean to be. My heart was in the right place. I kind of got stuck here for a while. There wasn't anybody holding it at that moment. People were trying, but it wasn't getting together. Everybody here has probably had a situation or two where they have had to stay a little longer for the sake of keeping it together in an activity, especially the Vigil, than they really could. And so we forgive them for when it's too much of a strain, because it was necessity and nobody else could step up. But we try to avoid that by having more support and by telling other people when we've had it, or for telling somebody, hey, you're fried, you have to take a vacation. But if you have to threaten somebody with assault, if you have to assault, you're not in the right place. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have friends around who are going to not help you. But this is an Occupy Portland demonstration. I have seen violence here. I'm done. I'm going to tell somebody, I'm sorry, this is an Occupy Portland demonstration. You are being the aggressor in this argument. You're escalating a situation. You've threatened violence or you've been violent. You cannot do that at this demonstration. Otherwise, taking my camera, we're taken down off the website, we're taking our support away, because we have to agree to that. I'm saying if we all had a consensus that we wanted to be violent, we would no longer be with Occupy in this demonstration. But our consensus is that we are nonviolent. So when somebody has this problem, we're going to compassionately assist them in dealing with anger. I think we were really successful. I think we've done better here than Occupy has done anywhere else, personally. Even though we've had more problems because we have a tougher situation, I think, in some ways, because it's miserable and we have so many newbies, I think we've done an amazing job. So that's all I had to say. So who would like to comment on that issue?
Well, it's just good to hear that every now and then, because I was thinking maybe the smallest conflicts lead to the largest. Lead to those big wars we seem to need every so often.
No, totally. It's like
Just the littlest stuff that we just can't take care of.
There's something that is a special sensitivity, I think. I'm not homeless. This is my community. I have more friends who are homeless than I have who are not now. It's an amazing time for me in my life. So I have friends who are in danger of dying. I've never had that before. And I'm involved in a civil rights movement with fighters, and I'm proud of that. But there's a special situation, which is being spit on, having things thrown at you, having people yell, get a job. This is a pride sinkhole. And the system is making people stay down. Homelessness can be a temporary situation where, hey, I don't have rent. As long as I can be safe and take good care of myself, I can actually save some money and get back up. And why isn't that happening? Because it's becoming institutionalized, where people are making it stay forever by using cops to solve homelessness, by out of sight, out of mind, beat you up, get out.
Yeah, right. The 1%, I believe the 1% has made it homelessness a disease to them. Yeah. They made it a disease, and they have it out for the disease, and they want to extinguish the disease any way, shape, or form they can. And it's our job to peacefully demonstrate and show our intelligence and show that what we're really about is not violence. We got violence. It's about peaceful demonstration and getting the piece of the pie that we were supposed to get from the gate. Give them a chance to come up with dignity.
Okay, so this is an education outreach, and it's an optional, and it's a societal thing. So they're getting enforcement, positive enforcement. But Charles pointed something out to me that's really pretty beautiful. The LA Times article. What do you think the reaction was on the blog to the news? That homeless people could leave their stuff and not be harassed. What do you think the reaction on the blog was? I've read plenty of blogs.
About time, maybe?
Were they happy about this decision? Yes, they were. Now, if this had been in the Oregonian reprint, I'm pretty sure, I'm looking for the blog. It's ugly out there. But in the LA Times, people knew what the situation was, and they care a whole lot. They're very supportive of this decision. So they were educated. So I'm going to print those comments out. Thank you, Charles, who may be watching actually from the office. He was going to. So that's an amazing thing. But we do have this dilemma that we are, as a community, under a pride strain 24/7 that results in violence. And also having to defend yourself, keeping one eye open that you might be raped or killed or all your stuff stolen. Police might kick you awake and you don't know if that person's going to rob you or who they are, and then they take you off to jail if you backtalk or anything, okay, in your sleep practically. So everybody is already set up to be violent, and the fact that people rise above is something that a lot of housed people could not do. You can't be kicked in the teeth over and over and over again and not wear down your skills. So extra compassion in our sense for people who are prone to violence has to be here. And I don't see any other way but to be kind to people and look at it as a deficit or a struggle, but we can't tolerate it either. I mean, we can't allow it to continue. So, anyway.
Right.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this place sometimes. I love it though. I don't know. I love it. So, coffee, we have coffee.
Yay!
I think we'll have coffee. It'll take a while, but what about, do we have sleeping supplies? Who needs sleeping bags, blankets, etc.? Anyone?
I don't know what the etc. is, but
Matt.
Where are we going to put them when they wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to be something that can be neatly rolled up.
And put somewhere, or because not everybody, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm not sensitive to you guys' plight. Because if you bring your bags over to me, I'm throwing them away.
Right.
And you walk off with them. You're an adult. You came into this world, and you're going to raise yourself, and your mom should have taught you that. And if she didn't,
Right.
I'm sorry. But you guys are going to keep your belongings with you. I keep mine with
pack
me.
light and
can't watch too many people. You can't even watch other people's stuff.
Right.
You don't know how long they're going to be gone. You know
If you
what
bring
I
it
mean?
in,
But
take it
yeah.
out.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah.
So now we don't have blankets to give away to people. The only people we can give the blankets to, that I'm gonna give the blanket to, is the people that I see here every night protesting. They're here during the daytime, whether they're here socializing with me or whatever. You know, they're here. They're not just gonna walk up on me and say, hey, do you got a blanket? Because I have no sympathy for that.
Send them to us. Send them down to Richmond too.
Yeah. Okay. Again.
People that are helping out with the
Send them to
movement
R2D2.
definitely
They're there for
get a
us.
kick down. You know what I mean? If you're helping out in your community, hell yeah. You know? Yeah, most definitely.
Good to see you, Joe.
Yeah. Woo!
I got a joke for you, buddy.
Right.
What kind of bird don't fly?
Jailbird. That's right.
Joel Bird.
Man.
That's Joe Bird Joe.
I was also thinking the less need more. Doesn't matter if we can start up a help bank that's different, separated by Wells Fargo, Bank of America, a different bank for the homeless, where the people can spange for money and put their money into, and it'll go towards Habitat for Humanity, Homes for Less, getting property to build homes, and then we can start building homes when we gain enough credit used by Habitat for Humanity, where you put in your hours building your house, you get it low income. You can get it on Social Security or SSD.
So you're
SSI
saying like
or
a,
SSD.
are you talking about like a credit union where
Almost
the credit
our own
union?
credit union for the homeless.
Caters to the homeless.
That is
barter work.
That's a
Barter
great
work.
That's a
idea.
great.
Barter
No,
work.
if Land, if Sisters of the Road can do it with punch cards, I believe us as people can do it with real money.
Yeah, barter
Period.
work.
More money.
Nice.
More donations for clothes.
That's
More
beautiful.
donations for
Yeah,
blankets.
that's cool. It's good.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Now,
Yeah.
mind you guys, come on,
Help
man.
thing.
I love
You know?
your ideas,
Yeah.
but you guys got to take it through the practicality model.
Yeah.
But he just said.
Right.
Yeah,
We don't have to be.
Now, what if somebody like
The-
me
the
came up on
1%.
your little deal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can scheme
Right.
my way in and out of this. Man, I think I could get rich,
Yeah.
okay? And then take you for everything you got and,
Now,
and be gone.
now
Yeah.
details aside, I think we need a plan
Yeah, I know.
because I would support hearing a plan.
It wouldn't work like that. It would be through AWK. It would be through the movement of supporting the people. And when we get with Habitat for Humanity and Homes for Less, we can branch in Oregon, Washington, California, and everybody who's with
Yeah,
it,
got firewalls.
and they're young enough and they have the blood and
Forget
integrity.
about
to
We're talking
help
about
the
professionals, but it's a great idea.
or
You have to have the
the
firewall.
money for less.
Here's an example.
Those are
Come with
details.
us and
We had a
help
guy
blow us
come
like
through
that.
here.
That's a great
Yeah.
idea. We need organizations to put that.
He was from
We can also
Germany,
get into building earthships.
and he gave us this weird
Yeah.
name. He gave us some name. Everybody fell for that, and then they loved this dude.
That's your notes. I'm
Dude,
gonna
until
go
you
straight.
show
Nice
me
job.
anything that you're talking about,
Yeah.
you're just talking. That's it.
This is the okay. Did you? I know that you had a little commitment that you had to have other than the fluoride march.
Right.
Well,
But-
this guy,
There's that too.
But
Anyway,
let's. I want to ask him.
this
You
guy
did the
is
fluoride
going
march.
to jail.
Yeah.
Okay, he put together